how is everyone doing? Um, so yeah, new setting, I guess. New room also. I didn't know actually that the last episode is going to be the last episode in Randy Corner. So now that I think about it, the name of the podcast just seems like very old, if I can say it like that. But yeah, like right now, I just moved rooms. This is a new room. This will be my room for the last year. And to be very honest, it was very, I don't know, something. And yeah, I did not realize or like buy it till like the last moment, I guess, that I will be actually moving out from the room. And yeah, and that's just a lot to take in, you know. So maybe I might change the name of this podcast actually because it's no longer like obviously Randy Corner, and I also feel it gives off like poor taste unintentionally. So yeah, maybe not Randy Corner, but maybe something else. Uh, like like sometimes when you just like I'm just like not into the camera thing at this point. I feel like sometimes I'm just like very into the camera thing, but like what guys, maybe what, forgive me for not looking directly into your fucking soul sometimes. Because sometimes I just want to like look into like distance and just think of what I want to say. And this is just a song by the way for like the pops and like the pops and all, because I don't want that, because I want to get you quality education and content stuff. Uh, yeah, the move was, to be very honest, a lot. It's a lot. Like it's genuinely a lot because it's just like a new phase of life. Like I genuinely believe like this suggests like a new like phase of life, and this phase of life I think where I am is, I think it's the most essential coming of age type thing. Like I literally feel like I'm in a movie right now, because it's like in the next 6 7 months, like I'll be like everyone will be leaving this college in like 7 months, and like everyone around me already has jobs. Like my roommate has a job and everyone has jobs, and I'm just like it feels that everyone is just moving into this next stage of life where everyone like is like achanak say like an adult now, and everyone just has like a job figured out and this figured out and this have like path laid out in front of them, where they're moving to the next stage of life. Where like okay, they are struggling, but they're not struggling to get in. Now they're going to struggle to perform. You know, and it's where that I feel the all these people who have jobs, like they didn't know they are going to get it. Like generally, no one has any idea why they got it, and it's like you know like I'm doing an internship right now, which I really like, and I would really like to work there. Like I really love it. Like the people are like really good. They're very chill. I get to work on a lot of things that like an intern somewhere else wouldn't have an access to or be given the chance to work on it. And I really like it, and I would love to work there, to be very honest. And I haven't said that ever about a firm. And I'm just like, bro, if this doesn't work out, I don't know how I will settle down to any other firm, because I don't know if I will ever like any other firm like this, like in this way, and I don't know if they exist, and I'm just like scared what if that is the case. So, but like I feel like the next 6 7 months, uh, they're going to be like this thing. If it like it's, I think it's, I feel it's like this, like the next 7 months. It's like I'm in a part of a movie. Like I feel the next 7 months of my life are like literally a movie of like this coming of age thing, where like, like I just had like a breakup thing going on, right in that room. So in that room, like I literally met someone, dated someone, heartbreak, and like broke up, and then all the fucking bullshit after that, right? So it's like, and like in the last month or something, like I have finally just like, okay, no, I'm fine. I wasn't like it's been 6 months, but I wasn't because I'm not someone like who moves on really fast. Like I generally don't. I don't think I'm that kind of a person. Like I don't. But for the last month or something, I feel uh, like I genuinely I think at some point I just like uh, process all of it and I just like made peace with it at some point because what I did is key. At some point, like I just sat down for like 3 weeks 2 3 weeks and I really thought about this because I felt that there's a lot of loose ends and like because I was kept obsessing about it and kept overanalyzing and this and everything. And at some point, I just felt like, what, I need to say it. I need to say something, you know, because that's how my mind works. So at some point, like after 2 3 weeks, for 2 3 weeks, I every day when I would go to the internship in the morning or like while coming back, I would like write down a draft of something I would want to send her as my last. So I kept thinking, what is the thing I want to say? What should my last words to someone I once loved should be? And I thought about it for 2 3 weeks. So it was not like an emotional thing. In the moment I wrote it. No, I really took my time with it. I really thought about all the things I thought about each word, each comma. Do I want to use this word? Do I want to say something harsh? Okay, this is a bit harsh, but do I actually want to say it? Yes, because it was that bad. Do I want to appreciate this person here? Do I want to like what? How should it be? Should it be with a fuck you? Should it be with a peace? Like I went through a lot of combinations of stuff and lines and paragraphs and everything. So it's not like some. So and I thought about it a lot, and at some point, like I wrote it, and it was like really long. I wrote it, and I wrote the letter, and I posted it, and then I just like. I have never done this. I've never blocked the woman, like in like situationships or like whatever. I never blocked the woman because I always was never that attached, to be very honest with you. Like I think this was the first time where I was in like love, if I'm being honest. So yeah, like I did that, and I think I just needed to like do that. So yeah, so did that other note, and then like life has been like fine, like it's going good, and it's like that all happened in like that room. So like the last year of this whole bullshit and the relationship had a lot of problems. And like the last year was also like a lot in a lot of things. And I think that happened in that room. And I just realized how like moving to this room is just like a big overhaul of just not like living situation, but it's also like an overhaul of like what my next stage of life is going to be, where it's like I want to, you know, make the mark of being on in my ears. Like I want to think about the things that I would do with my life moving on now. In a couple weeks, couple months, I would want a job now, something in myself, ready just for a fight now. I'm so fucking smooth with this shit. This beat just changed and this I'm going down with this. You know how it is. I'm 22 years old, turning 23 in October. I never really thought that I could be this sober. I really had drunk in my mind of this in October, and I had a lot of fucking shit in my mind. Never really think that I could be so kind, and I had a lot of shit to give, nobody to get. Oh fuck it. I might just play basketball and shoot at 3 pointers like Stephen Curry, you just know it. I just really just got it. My fucking just soul. My fucking legs just flow it. Fuck it, I'm in this now. I do this sometimes, that's fine. So I just feel like this is the part of life I feel which I think is a bit too extreme. Ki it's either going to work out, like it's all going to work out, like I'm going to get this job, I'm going to be good, and it's going to be like I'm going to be good because I generally think I'll be a really good corporate lawyer, a lawyer. Because I think I really like the environment, I really like the problem solving aspect of it, the people are very nice, and it's just like I might just like have a job in 1 month, who knows? But it's also like so scary. What if it doesn't work out? And it's genuinely like I'm doing everything I could. Like leaving me moving in and like recording this, like I like going to the gym today. I am not spending time on bullshit at all. You know? And it's key like I had a temperature of 102 and still fucking did my job. And like I'm always like I always try to be like at least from like when this month started, which is like Monday, but like whatever. And like the last weekend, so like even though I had to travel 90 fucking minutes, and most of the other like all of the other interns, I mean like one no, actually, so I try to come like before everyone. I leave like very late. I like try to get my work done. Like obviously I make mistakes, but I literally have a Google like I have a sheet in which I have all the mistakes I've made, and it's like mistakes, form, date of the mistake, what was the work, what was assigned to me, what was the mistake, why did I think I made the mistake, and then what I think I can do to change that mistake. Right? So I have that thing going on where like, okay, I know what I'm fucking in. So like, I look at it like once a day. And I'm like, okay, these mistakes should not happen. Right? So I am trying like genuinely my best and I'm just like, if this doesn't work out then maybe I'm just like not good enough. But then I look at the associates and the new joinees and the people who have gotten the job and they are like placed and they are coming here. And I look at them and I'm like, I don't think I'm any less than them, even like genuinely. I'm just like, if anything, I might be smarter than them, I might be more sharper, easier, more attentive. But then maybe they were just having a bad day or whatever that is. Like, I don't think I don't deserve it, is what I think I want to say here. But just because I think I deserve it and I don't think I'm entitled to it, I genuinely would be grateful to him. But it is very scary because if this doesn't work out, then I'm just like, will I be into anything else? Is what I keep thinking. And I think that's just like, I was just thinking about this. Like, I think this is how like people feel in like relationships. Like, oh, if I leave this person, who else will I get? And you like honestly like this, like you know, like the plenty of fishes in the sea and stuff. And yeah, but like at some point, like you're tired of fishing, right? Yeah. At some point, you must just get tired of fishing, I guess. And I feel like I'm very tired of like trying new forms. And like I like this form, and I want to do this. And if it doesn't work out, then I will have to take a break at some point and like regroup and rethink, I guess. And that's it. And this new room, I think I'm very happy with that because I think it's a new environment, so I get to form new habits. I feel that the bed is only for sleeping, that table is only for working, this is only for eating, you know. So I like that a lot. I will be able to make uh, distinctions like this, you know, like this is for entertainment, that is for work, this is for sleep. So that is cool and all and everything. But sometimes, you know, sometimes it just gets a lot. I'm such a Debbie Downer in this episode. I'm so sorry. I don't think I was planning to be like this, but this is just how the vibe is today. And yeah, and it's like, you know, it's last year, and like so many people are back in the hostel, and it's like Bombay, and everyone is back, and everyone is just like job, 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 and I'm just like yeah, and everyone is just like everyone who's gotten a job, they're just like, oh, it's not a big deal, it's just a job, and this is the type of people I hate them. Like I think I think people should learn how to accept like compliments and like congratulations and stuff like that. And I'm just like, I'm so concerned right now that you all can just see my balls, by the way. That's why this fucking stuff, because I'm in boxers. It's not that I'm not uncomfortable. It's not that I'm comfortable with my body, but it's just I feel I should at least try to act like I'm comfortable with it, or like showing it on the internet or whatever. But I don't really give a fuck. Like fine, I guess. Also, a shout out to Sonakshi for giving me this plant. Love it, love it, love it. Um, I'm so grateful to my for my seniors, man. Like I keep thinking, what would I have been doing? I'm sorry. What would I have been doing if it wasn't for my seniors? Don't know how to thank them. To be very honest. But I realize I'm a senior now. I'm like the oldest. Like I'm the oldest batch here and I'm a senior. I have no one that I helped. And I was just like, no, I would like to help someone, but I'm just like, I don't know what I have to offer, at some point. So that is there. I was supposed to today go to the gym in the morning, in the evening because I have to like catch up on gym because I will not be able to do that during the internship weekdays because what I am planning to do is to stay back after office and do my CV prep for an interview or whatever if I get an interview here. So like just so that I am and I want and I had to go through the LODR listing obligations and disclosure requirements. And I wanted to go through that because I was told to go through it. I want to do that and I want to finish a secret project that I've been working on, which is very, very important to me. But I've been doing it for 2 months and it's not a big deal. It's just that I have full-time internship, so I'm a fancy person. I just feel so bad for like delaying it so much, but it's just like generally I am squeezing every fucking minute of my life here to figure it out, and I'm just like, yeah, I want to get that done and then sipping on some, some ASMR, some ASMR. I love Monster. I wouldn't switch it for anyone else. Like Monster for the men all the time. Okay, so this was my first topic of discussion about how like this is a life-changing experience and blah 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 blah. And now I'm thinking, what else can I talk about? What do I want to talk about? Yeah, I think I want to talk about that. How do you actually figure out if you know what you're doing is that you're doing it for the right reason, right? Like for example, I like interning right now in this law firm, and I like the law firm culture. I don't like law. I don't like the subject. Like me, I like the job. I don't have any affinity or anything for like the field of it. I like the job, I like the environment. So what I like about it is like, okay, it's high pressure, it's problem solving, and it's a very on your feet job, and it's very collaborative. I like that a lot. I also like it gives me an understanding of business and everything. But if I'm being just honest, I like being under pressure, under stress. And I know it like sounds like crazy. I feel at some point like I like mother is sorry, sorry mother. It sounds a bit like weird, but I generally like to be under tremendous pressure. Like when there's pressure on me for something and I'm doing it, I have like this singular point of like existence. And I'm not thinking about anything else, and I'm not worried about like a job, or I'm not worried about my health, and I'm not worried about anything else or whatever I can. And it's just like a singular point of line, and it's like total bliss for me. Yeah. I think I want to like fuck that's my technique. Sorry for the reveal. Was that too serious for you? I hope not. But it is getting quite chilly. I understand I always record these when it's like sunset because to be very honest guys I have like terrible time management. Yeah, so what I was talking about. How do you figure out that what you're doing is for the right reason? So like these are the reasons like I want to do it, but I keep thinking if I am like I genuinely think if I get into like a law firm which I like this one, I genuinely think I will be an excellent, great, might be amazing, like one of the greats partners, like at some point, or like a really good corporate lawyer, because I really think it's an environment and something like I think I would excel at it. Like if I get into it, yeah, at a firm I like, and like people like me and I like them, I think I would excel. Like generally, I think I would excel at it. And like I would be shown like a PA or a park principal or like a partner maybe at some point, like whatever. And like, but I keep I'm like whatever. Like I keep having these like fluctuations between aspirations where I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna work, and then at some point, if I find when I find a woman that I really want to marry and I really love, then you know what, at that point I'm gonna have a conversation where I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna work till this time so that I can get a salary like this in an in-house job, which I don't have to commit a lot of time with, so that I can then leave this like very time intensive job for a less time intensive job, and then so that I can be with someone, like basically, right? So that is like one idea of what I think would happen if I get into law. And I think it's either this I feel, or like the opposite where I'm just like, you know, okay, I have a wife, but whatever. My goal was just like I don't even think my goals are like SAPA or a partner. I don't think it's even like a I want my own firm. What I would want to do is there's this express highway for going from Fort to like up like to the north, right? And like when you do that, like on your left side of it, there's like low Parel, like uske pehle Worli, not Worli, but like those kind of areas. You like see these like big buildings with like names of like Oberoi, Loda, and all that stuff. And what I want generally is like I want one of that to have Patil or like Pranav. I want like anyone who's known me anywhere in life to like go through that and like they see that and like yes, I just want that mark, you know. Because sometimes I leave internship, you know, I leave like late at night, 8:39 or whatever, and I leave and then I will be like on Mumbai Central Station actually. And Mumbai Central Station, like when you go there, on your left side of it, like there's like skyline. There's like big ass apartments, big ass buildings and everything. And it's just like, you know, there's so much to conquer in this city. Like there's so much magnitude of like fuck, I'm here to make something big of myself. And it's like that vibe I get like when I go in the session. That's like the vibe I get. Key. And I genuinely like for a long time I was on the edge of, oh, is this the city I want to be in? And no, like I think I figured out, oh, this is the city I want to be in. If not this New York, if not this New York, I've been to New York, but yeah, if not this New York, because I really feel this thing of like a lately I've been finding like feeling this sense of connection with like people. Like in local, like I said, right? And nowadays I'm not listening to music because I'm just like thinking in local. I like sit around and I feel like a really sense of belonging and camaraderie and like a sense of like I'm with the people, you know. Like I take the local and I go in the sharing cab and I feel like I'm one of the people. It's like hum hai, like hum karenge, you know. And like I talk to SS, like all these like people who are like take cabs and all, like they have no idea about all of this. Like they are, I feel even when I get a job, I don't want to feel out of touch from my fellow Indians at some point, or like just like people, you know. Like I feel I really, even though I like working with like rich people and like smart people and like upper middle class people and all, rich people and all and everything who are born in Bombay or whatever, silver spoon, whatever. Like they're amazing to work with and all their friends and everything. But like I feel belonging in a local. When I sit and I like, chal raha hai, I just feel like a sense of like I'm one of the people, you know. So this is one thing like genuinely if I get into law, I keep searching if and when I get into law. It's like, when that happens, I would want at some point to like be, you know, be connected to my fellow Indians. Yeah, so what I was thinking, like I keep oscillating between what I want with my life, but I keep thinking of myself, I'll be like 40 and I'll be like 50. Okay, fine, I have a partner or whatever it is, but I'm making like good money and I'm good at my job. Okay, I'm good at my job. I don't hate it. Okay, I don't hate it, and I have a like wife and like kids and like so whatever. I just keep thinking, but during that time, I have not created anything. I have not had any creative expression. I am not doing any of my hobbies and all and anything, right? And I keep thinking, if that is the scenario, do you think I will? Do I think that I will regret not taking the jump of like, oh, let's try my hobby as a passion, my passion as my job. And I was like, you know what, if I have not done anything with my life at that point, and like I'm not like found any time to do anything creative or like express or anything at any point, and put it out, I think I'll be very unhappy. Yeah. So I was like, I don't think I will be like, huh, I should have taken the leap of like, living in my passion. But that is also because like you can't like take a leap for your passion if you're not doing it. If you're not doing it for the joy of it, so that is why this podcast is where, because I feel like even when I'm doing all this, I would hate it for myself to not have like projects going on the side, which I genuinely just do for my enjoyment. Because I remember in like my first second year, I was trying to make like music my career, video my career. Like that took like all fun away from it, and I just couldn't do it. So this is what I want to do. I think like do this, but then just for please just find a bit of time to like do this maybe, and like really low effort shit. But I definitely don't want to be just a lawyer, just a corporate lawyer. I want to be a good corporate lawyer, yes, but I want something other than also like a good corporate lawyer, a good husband, a good boyfriend, whatever, and a good friend. And but I want like some expression, some like this hobby or some like expression of myself, which I can't do through a job or like whatever. And I think that will always be my priority above everything. It's like my job, my expression and hobbies, then my wife, kids, parents, whatever, friends. And I don't know if a lot of women will ever understand that in my life. And I don't think I will be able to live with myself if I don't have like my job, my health, my hobbies. I need this myself. And I was also thinking like since the breakup, like we had like a whole thing of I don't call her enough, and I need to call her, and I need to call more, I need to talk more, and all. And like it's generally like I wake up, I go to the gym, I go in the local, I go to the office, I just work the whole day, and then I leave the office, and I come back and then I sleep, eat, sleep. Like there's no like time for anything else generally like on a weekday. And I was keep I just kept thinking, like yesterday when I was just coming, and when I was just like coming back, and at some point, like I'm not listening to music, so I'm just like thinking about it, and I was like, I really like this. I like this time I have alone with myself because I don't have a lot of time because if I don't have a lot of time with myself to figure out and process what everything has happened in the day, right? And if I was forced to like talk to someone else, or like my girlfriend or my girlfriend wouldn't like understand why I need that, and I was just like, you know what? I don't think I can give this up. Like I need my me time. Like I genuinely do need like a time to like think about stuff. Just be alone. And like some people are just thinking whatever free time they have, I'll spend with my partner. And I'm like, no, I can't do that. Like I'm not that person. Like I need my like if I had 10 hours in my day and I spent 8 hours in work and I have 2 hours left, I'll spend 1 hour with me. Then I'll spend 1 hour with my partner. If I have 5 hours alone, I'll spend 2 of them with me, three with my partner. If I have the whole day for myself, I'll spend the 4 hours for me and the rest of it with my partner. Like this is how I like view it. You know, I wonder if I'll ever find something like that. I don't. That's how it is. And I said partner like I'm gay or something. To be very honest, girlfriend, girl, woman, mahila. Wait, I have another segment. Okay. Okay. I need to give some context. So, I am a poet. Oh my god, this is so cringe to announce to the world. Oh, hi world, I am a poet. I write poems. I do this. I write. Because I don't think I ever it's just like something I just inherently do. I feel like write, like poemish, like things, like so like in like 11th and 12th, I started listening to a lot of rap. Uh, this just feels like every other fucking boy or a man out there. But yeah, I genuinely feel rap has saved my life. Pause. Full stop. I am what I am because of rap. I will die by it. Because when I was at my lowest, when I was like I had no one to look after, I had no one to inspire, be my role model or anything. Like I didn't have anyone. Like I didn't have anyone like sitting beside me and be like, Pranav, it's like fucking bad, and I was there with you. But you know what, bro, you can fucking do it. Pranav, I've been through this. You can do it. I'm giving you these words of inspiration and power and everything. And you know what, motherfucker, you can do it because you're the motherfucking shit. There was no one who was coming and telling me, you know what, only God can judge me now. There was no one coming to tell me like if I die tonight. There's no one coming to tell me ki, no role models. There's no one coming to tell me ki, like all these things. Like no, there's no one coming to tell me ki, like I'm going through changes. Like these are all song titles. And there was no one like at that part of my life when I was like going through like everything. And I said no one, and I just had like this at that point I needed a guidance, like guiding light. That's what I wanted, like a guiding light. I just needed like some words of inspiration and like something to be like there is more to life than fucking being in a shitty ass village in Maharashtra. That's where I'm from actually. And so I always tell this to people, whatever you think of God, right? God is there at your worst and God is there with you. That is how I feel about rappers. That's so lame at one point. But yeah, that is true. Like at my lowest, I didn't have fucking God coming to me. Not like disrespectfully. Like there was no God for me. I was fucking listening to what like Tupac, like Eminem, or like all these like basic ass fucking rappers. And like sure, I'm mainstream fine, but like I had all these people and like so. At some point in like 11th, 12th, I started writing my own raps. And like these raps, like I learned how to rhyme, I learned how like poetic meter works, I learned how to do all that. And that is why like music I'm trying to make a career. It doesn't work. Not that good. But like I get a lot of joy from like expressing and like poems. And like at some point like I journal a lot and I journal off and on and off about life and everything. But like at one point, instead of writing down, I'm feeling this, I'm feeling blue, I'm feeling sad, this happened. And I think at some point it was just not communicating the extent or the extremes or the, threshold of my emotions at one point. And at one point, like I just instinctively, I think in like 12th or something, I started writing poems, not even raps, it was like poems as diary entries and like journals. And it was like a very Charles Bukowski type poems. It was not like rhyming and all, but it had certain poetic nature, like an undertone of thought, an undertone of emotions, and just like this like tinge of theme, right? And like a conclusion and like a story. There was always something like that. There was always like a twist, or there was always like a crazy. Like some poems are written like very good. You'll never get to hear them. What you will get to hear, by the way, is like really, really shitty. This is my first rap album, Walk, and it's like 2020, and like some of them are here. And I found it today, so I think I'm going to read some out for you, and I read them like once a week, and so yeah, I hope you cringe as much as I do reading these. So let's start. Let's see, like what am I going to do? Oh my god, 2020. Like I had like these like fucking stepper down and fucking man, this is so fucking bullshit. Oh my god. Mhm. Oh my god. Like a lot of these are like very like just like something I don't subscribe to at all. So I'm just not gonna read them because they're like yeah no. Okay, let me read this. It's titled Yikes. Nope, zero, nah. Okay. Yeah, just gonna read it out because I also don't know what I'm saying here because handwriting is very bad. This is titled Bully. Date 4th of February 2020. बचपन में था मेरा एक बुली, एक नहीं चार थे वो स्कूल बस में ही, उनकी गैंग बनी, अटक के नहीं रहता मैं रहता झुक के, फिर भी मुझे गांड के गा, गंध फिर भी मुझे गंध के ये रहते हवा में, कुछ भी बोले मुझे मुझे मैं कहूँ भैया ओके, काम करूँ गांड चाटू फिर भी इनके इन चूतियों को नहीं मिलती बंदी, आके मुझे हवा दिखाते, आज मुझे दिखे तो तूफान बन जा आज मुझे दिखे तो तूफान तूफान बन जाऊं मैं, लेकिन मैं माफ इनको क्यों की करूं इनको क्यों की, कुत्तों को भोंकना ही काम है. Oh my god. 17-year-old Pranav was going through some shit, man. Like I was going through some shit, man. Like I was just yikes. I had issues. This one is named Chikna. The next day, 5th of February 2020. Oh my god, this is so vulgar. Like, for context, I come from a very vulgar background. So people are very vulgar. I'm not that vulgar right now, at least. Like, there's a bit of class in vulgarness right now. Bit of class. Just like, bit of class. You know? Not actually a lot of class, but like, bit of class. But this is 17-year-old Pranav in a Gao. So please, 17, 18, whatever. Okay. आज गया मुझे एक दोस्त मिला, बोला बचपन में तू मेरे घर आया करता था, मैं कहा किधर, उसने कहा इरिगेशन में घर है मेरा नियर वेल के, बाहर गया उसके मिले दोस्त साथ, बैठा मैं बाजू में चालू हुई बात, मैंने पूछा सर ने क्या बोला करने को, वो बोले कॉन्डम पहन के चूत चिकने को, मेरे तरफ देखने लगे लोग, मैं जाते वक्त बोला कभी चोदने को मिले तो मेरा लंड बोरो कर लो. Yeah, like why are people like this? Like I just don't get why are men like this? I don't get it. Because I think obviously like when I was 17, 18, like I was like this scrawny kid and I just had like zero facial muscle, like facial like hair, and I was like very scrawny and like quite feminine. I feel like fine because I had like a bit long hair and all. And it is a village at that. No shade, I guess, but like, could I written better? Like language is like very in your face, but like, whatever. Yeah, this is very good. I like this, which is called Ye Basmat, which is my Tom. This is written on 8th of February 2020. It says 431512 Basmat Nanded Road. लड़कियां यहाँ घूमे दिन भर चादर ओढ़, बसमत जीता है परभनी एंड नांदेड़ के नाम पे, ये यहाँ बहुत लोग जीते हैं हराम पे, लड़की दोस्त हवा ये सब मिलेगा तुम्हें अपने बाप के पैसे वाली ड्यूक से, लड़कियां भी कम नहीं है यहाँ सलवार वाली, बोलेगी पहनूंगी जीन्स तेरे लिए जब कान के नीचे है गाड़ी लाख वाली, यहाँ रहोगे तो ऊंचे उड़ने का मौका नहीं मिलेगा, यहाँ रहोगे तो ऊंचा उड़ने का मौका मिल ना पाएगा, लड़की को बस देखोगे भी तो धर्म भ्रष्ट हो जाएगा. And I think like this really it summarizes what kind of happens in like a tier three town, which is just like yeah, there's a lot of Hawabazi, there's a lot of like this whole thing, and this like which I experienced, and this whole thing of yeah, like it's just like even if you like talk to a girl, it was just like oh my god, like it's a hardcore right, oh my god, how dare you talk to a woman, oh my god, and it was just like scandals, and it was just like so petty and just like backwards and stuff. And I'm just like, and I remember, and I was like, fuck, this is getting too long. I think I should read one last one. All of them are so bad. Oh my god, so bad, so fucking bad. And I used to write these in like inorganic class के time पे, to be very honest. I had to read these. Ooh. I used to write these and like as a randomly, and I used to like put them in this. Oh, okay, maybe I want to read this. I vaguely remember writing this. I like vaguely remember writing this. So I know it's good-ish, but I wouldn't like promise on it or whatever. So um, I also have never read it in the last 5 years, so like bear with me. Where are my friends? Where are they? Smoking weed on the driveway. No more teams, no more laughs. I had to kill my other half. Never had, never will. Had my mind complete. Storage is full. Need to delete my other half. Eat me like a chocolate cake. Split me on the ground. Spit me on the ground and threw me out. My God, what are they going through? Like, yikes! No, I'm not gonna comment on that. Mm. Uh, uh, like I was on me like Mr. Bean. क्या है ये क्या लिखा है मैंने oh my god what is this bullshit what is this like fucking just like you know like just like fucking brain vomit of like no fucking rhyme I just literally wrote here टट्टी है बहन चोद just literally like टट्टी है बहन चोद but like I just want to like read out maybe one good one maybe if there is any and then I'm going to end this because I need to go found out oh my god it just literally says I just found out about Elon Musk. He's so cool. His car is in the space. Oh my god. This is so crazy. 2020 Prano had it like oh my god. I was really trying to be like Eminem and all that. Like I was really into Eminem, so I was like trying to like rhyme like that and like really like say problematic shit. So even though I didn't believe in any of it, just like say problematic shit. Like I was that person. To be very honest. Like I'll read out like please like it's so retarded. But it sounds really like Eminem. But no actually this is copied from one of his songs. Yes, I am a cheater, so what? I am 70, please. I was when I wrote this. Anything else? Anything else? Oh my god. Man, I don't think I have anything. But maybe I can write, I can tell you like one of the bad ones. Mm, okay, I think. Oh wow, oh I remember. Oh yes, this is good I feel. Yes, when I was a child, I may have what? Yes, when I was a child, there was this kid in my bus who used to be, who used to just scold me for no reason, made me feel like shit. Yes, maybe I did. क्या है ये बहनचोद? ये क्या है? बहनचोद, what is the rhyming? No, nothing. This is just fucking trauma dump, bro. The bullshit. Huh? fucking bullshit, bro. Like, see, your pain and your experiences in life are only worth it if they are in the form of art. Okay, so if you just fucking write your trauma and all the stuff in like not an art way and it's just like fucking ranting, then it's not fucking cool. Okay, that's just how it works. You, it has to be. I'm sorry, I didn't make the whole thing of. Yeah, I think this is it, bro. Yeah, but yeah, thank you for listening to me. If you are, there's 46 minutes of stuff. If you're listening to this, it's either me who's listening to this, or like my kids, or my wife, or in the future, or my mother, or like some random person on the internet who's just like, oh, you know what, this guy, he looks funny. I'm gonna watch his 47-minute long video talking about shit and maybe, you know, yeah, maybe that is it. Uh, what else? I hope you all have a very good next week or something. I also hope you all don't snitch on me. If you know me IRL, please don't mention anything that has happened in this podcast. You don't know me, I don't know you, you have not seen this. This has not happened, right? So if that's the case, please don't. If you don't know me IRL, hello, hi, my name is Prano Patel. Nice to meet you. I hope you're doing good. If you're not, just kill yourself. If you're not doing good, I hope you do. Uh, keep hitting the gym. Gym is good. I'm gonna go there for 3 hours now. I don't care. What else? Uh, I'm very hungry. I'm seriously hungry. What else? That's it. Shabba khair. Bye bye. Good night. Allah Hafiz. Hafiz, please don't catch me. Uh, uh, hope you are good. Have fun. Take care of yourself and your friends. Eat well. Wake up in the morning. Wake up in the morning. Take, okay. Take care of yourself. Take care of your family. Take care of your friends. And in the meanwhile, maybe I will take care of myself too. If you take care of yourself, that is. That's it from me. Bye bye. Have a good day. Bye.